Groceries, going to Mars, and helicopters having in common. For one thing, they all have a connection to Redstone Arsenal and one Huntsville company. Here's WHNT News 19's Steve Johnson with tonight's Defending America report.
The headquarters for Huntsville's nLogic is deceiving. The company has more than 250 employees, but just 10 work in this building.
They might go to work in about 12 or 13 places. I have lost count, but you're absolutely right. You know, it's not uncommon for me to go to a location and run into an employee that I had no idea that that's where they worked.
nLogic President Tim Thornton is talking about where his company's employees work on Redstone Arsenal. They also work in 7 other states. According to Inc. magazine, they like their home company. nLogic rated one of the 50 best businesses to work for in the country. The work itself is varied. nLogic provides technical and engineering support for projects as different as NASA's Space Launch System, Army Aviation, and even the Defense Commissary Agency. You know, the agency that includes the base grocery store at Redstone Arsenal.
They all come with unique challenges, to be honest with you. You know, if a commissary network is down and the grocery store is not in business, that's pretty serious.
The same could be said for SLS and maybe a future trip to Mars.
And then, of course, delivering the products and services to the warfighters to protect the country. Those are all very important missions.
Which one are you proudest of?
And there are plenty more. Pretty good for a company only in existence since 2009. A company that has a well-stocked trophy case for performance and for ethical practices. A company with lofty aspirations.
Well, our goal is to, you know, be 1,000 employees someday. You know, we are definitely on track to be a $50 million company.
Ignition.
All that while helping defend America in multiple ways. Steve Johnson, WHNT News 19.
And when we say nLogic works in multiple ways to protect the U.S., we're not kidding. The company does work for Army Aviation, Air and Missile Defense, and even the Department of Agriculture.